Hi, my name is Lindsay Weiss, and I am an 8-star Diamond Elite Team Beachbody coach. I wanted to talk to you about my journey through Team Beachbody and suffering from a disease called PCOS, otherwise known as polycystic ovarian syndrome, and infertility. So when I joined Beachbody, I started building this thing, and I was like, I had lost a lot of weight. I'd lost like 70 pounds and 10 jean sizes, and I thought to myself, if I can do this, other people can do this. So I jumped on board and became a coach and started helping people right away, find the right fit for them in terms of their fitness program and adding nutrition to their life to help them succeed with their weight loss results. So in the midst of it all, it was building and growing. My team was growing, and I was like, wow, I could do this, and I could stay home with my kids. And I had been married for about a year at this point, and we were starting to talk about having a family of our own and how I could do Beachbody to bring in income for the family. And in the midst of it all, we started to try to have a baby, and about six months went by, and nothing was happening. And I hadn't taken birth control since we had gotten married, so we were looking at almost 2 years into being married, and I decided to go see a doctor and figure out what was wrong with me. And the doctor diagnosed me with polycystic ovarian syndrome, and all these years I had no idea I had this disease, and I wondered why I struggled so bad to lose weight. It's one of the most challenging things. It's a hormone thing. We've got higher testosterone, and you can end up with hair on your face and lots of acne. It causes depression. It can cause heart disease and I believe diabetes. And there is no cure for it other than really to lose weight and be as healthy as possible. And yes, it is a challenge to lose the weight with the disease. So I went through a really hard time, not knowing if I'd ever have a family, and knowing that I was going to have to go through, infertility treatments. I was working out, and I was trying to figure out, what food should I be eating right now to help this, to help my body heal, or to help my body prepare for, what was coming. And I was doing Clomid, and I believe the other one was Femera, and nothing was happening. Nothing. Every month was another no. And it was probably one of the if not the hardest time of my life. I really put my heart into Beachbody and just focused on helping other people with hopes that maybe, for me, I would be helped in turn with a family somehow. And each month went by, and I got told no. The pregnancy test is negative. And I went, and I would spend a day sad, and then I'd wake up and say, okay, it's a brand new day. Let's do this. And I'd start all over again. That April, Beachbody introduced a program called the Ultimate Reset. And at our Super Saturday event, I saw a video on it, and I was like, wow, this is really cool. I really, was a little nervous about it because it's a detox, and a lot of people get freaked out about detoxes because it's like, oh, it's a bunch of juice and lemon water, and I eat food, and my husband was like, I want to do this program. And I was like, okay. And he was like, why don't you do this with me? And I was like, okay, I guess. And we had a blast. We got into the 21-day ultimate reset detox program, and I found out that actually you eat a ton of food on that program and you are not hungry, and you drink a lot of water, and it like cleans your body out. It detoxes you. It fills you with great nutrition, from fruits to veggies to quinoa. There was a lot of great meals, like the rice and beans was my absolute favorite, avocado and whatnot. And you know, we had a great time. I slept better than ever. I had clarity. I felt better. My face was glowing, and you know, I was in between treatments, and my body, I think I lost, if I remember right, I think it was 13 pounds. I know I've done it recently, and I lost 12 recently when I did it, and I'm getting ready to do it again. I like to do it at least one time a year, and we went to our treatments. So I had been moved from the Femara and Clomid on up to, it was follicism or something. And it was injections. So it was shots in my stomach. And I finished, I had to stop the ultimate reset at about, I think it was day 19. It was right at the end, and I had to start treatments, and I started taking the shot, and there was a Clomid mix in there. It was a doctor prescribed, you know, he knew exactly what I needed to do and all that. So if you deal with this, I certainly encourage you to go to your doctor or go to a special infertility specialist, high-risk special doctor to help you, especially if you have this disease. And we did an IUI treatment. We were supposed to go to IVF, but he wanted to try the injections with the IUI. And sure enough, that was my round. The funny story about that round was, in the end, you have to do a trigger shot when it's the day before your IUI. You have to take another trigger shot. And I had to go. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning, and my husband had to go work at like 5 a.m. And I needed someone to give me this shot. And I lived an hour away from my family at the time, and so I went to a friend's house who was within the area, and I was like, and she's a nurse, and I was like, can you help me take this shot? And we opened the box, and the whole container of medicine I had to take was shattered, and everything was dried out. I had 2 hours to get this shot done. So I sped to a pharmacy, and I got my my medicine. I guess I could say I drive pretty safely, but there was a time frame to it. I ended up at the hospital with the doctor that I'd been working with, and the nurse gave me the shot, and I was like, this better be the last thing. This has been a horrible. It was quite a journey. But I did end up pregnant. Today I have twin boys. They are almost 2 years old, Brett and Brock. And I fully believe that a big piece of that role was me getting my body ready for the babies. I was working out and eating fairly clean with the initial treatments, but with this, I detoxed. I had taken time to get the toxins out of my body, clean out my environment. I guess you could say, your environment and the stuff we breathe in, the laundry detergent we may use may have a lot of chemicals on it. Perhaps some of the foods I was eating had chemicals in them, and I was still learning about organic foods and clean foods, and I was able to do the ultimate reset with my husband, and we had a blast. I have videos all about our journey on that and how fun it was. It really helped get my body ready for these babies. And I have 2 healthy boys. at the same time. So I got 2 for 1. It was quite a blessing. And, you know, I really encourage people to try the Ultimate Reset just to clean your body out and get the toxins out and, you know, sleep better and get better clarity. You sometimes you go through life and you're in like these fogs and you know, you get on this program and within like 4 days it was just this, the sky was so bright blue and I had this great clarity. I was sleeping like a baby. I was feeling great. So anyways, I just wanted to share that with you and tell those of you out there who are still fighting to have a baby, keep it up. Pay attention to what you're putting in your body as you're getting it ready for the babies or a baby. Me, I'm used to twins, so you know, make sure you're putting good whole foods in your body. If you're interested in checking out more information about the Ultimate Reset, I'd be happy to share it with you. I am going to be starting the Ultimate Reset soon, probably within the next 2 weeks. So if you'd like to join me on this journey, I'd be happy to help you. Just email me and we'll get you going. Thanks.